7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
All power to the people. It's the Bruh Listen Podcast. The black podcast focusing on social political issues and how they affect our community. With your hosts, Cedric Owens, Brittany Brown, Ashley Carter, and Anthony Rogers. Bruh Listen. Bruh Nation, how do you replace a human? Should cloning be legal? I feel like Britney's clone would be better than Britney.
I was told I could pick the music this week,
I'm listening to Master P.
but I was told I could.
They just had a reunion concert here in Duval. I did not go because I know better.
Okay. Do it
Because I know better. First of all, I know you old niggas ain't busting guns no more, so I ain't worried about that. That ain't what worried me.
We got that time and that age.
I know better than to spend $42 on Master P at this point. Because you are not going to sound as good as you do on Spotify, my boy.
No, but if you actually listen to their recorded stuff from back in the day, their equipment they used was trash.
Yeah, but it's
so hollow. Like after you recorded
Well,
music,
that's most of the music that we used to listen to.
Yeah.
yeah,
the
but like
vibe,
after
man.
you recorded music and you know how music's supposed to be mixed and mastered, you hear that shit, you get like, what the fuck was y'all recording on this thing? Millions?
That's why everything, all the music from the South just like hit different because it was
Right, we
people
ain't know.
in somebody's closet
Correct. We ain't know. Like
what you know about the Cornbread Crew.
on them little toy
Yo.
keyboards.
like making it happen. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like
Xylophones
music
and shit.
back in the day and how like we do crazy stuff. You know what I decided this week? I'm gonna make a mixtape with Anna. Why I'm gonna do that, I don't know. However,
I want to hear this.
Anna make
I'm
beats,
excited.
right?
I'm excited about that.
And,
Right.
and her
Right.
beats
Can't
were
wait
kind of fire, right? And then she had on that dangly earring the other day. I was like, we making a mixtape.
It was the earring. It was the earring for you.
Bro, that shit is fire,
I
bro.
want
Like,
one. I couldn't find one. You know what else I got though? I got one of the nose rings that's a chain.
yeah.
And I was like, I see it on everybody else. It's so cute. I put it on. I was like, it ain't
Ain't look right.
It's
ain't
not-
right.
it wasn't doing it for you?
It wasn't giving.
It
Believe
wasn't.
in your
It wasn't
swag.
It
giving.
wasn't.
Okay, I'm gonna wear it next.
Believe in your swag.
I'm aware of
I
it.
think it would have been
I'm
dope.
down.
You
I
had
wanna
the
see
short
it.
hair when you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe
Oh,
in
yeah,
your
I wanna
swag.
see that. I wanna see
I
that.
would have been. Look here.
You gotta believe. Like if you believe in it, you can pull it off. You just gotta believe.
I think
in
it might have also been, like what I was wearing. Like you can't wear that with just anything.
Right. It's
Right.
gotta be.
It just-
It's a statement.
It's a
piece.
whole
Yes. Like everything you wear around it.
and
has
it
to
was throwing
complement
it off, and I was like, it ain't right.
Yeah, yeah.
I kept it though. I'm gonna rock it.
She's
Partially
like,
because I paid for it, but
facts. Coins went into that. Facts.
right.
Facts.
Yo, shout out to everybody, Bruh Nation, that's out there checking us out right now. You can stream Bruh Listen wherever you stream your podcast. You know that because you're listening. Brittany, shut up.
Shout out to Tank and Kendra. Hope y'all are having a good time.
Yeah, shout out
Yes.
Tank is out with his wife. It's their anniversary.
Yes.
And
I
no,
thought
it's
it
her
was for her
birthday. It's
birthday.
her
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
my anniversary.
It's her birthday,
Yeah.
and it also gets Tank away from me for a week, so I don't have a heart attack.
Are you sure?
Hopefully, I don't.
I'm gonna work on you. 'cause
Yeah.
no slick shit. to
It's
y'all.
no reason for you to take it to.
No, I take it personally.
My
You
goal
do.
like
today
the Michael Jordan
is to
thing,
make it
and I
feel
took
like
it personally.
my goal today with you is to make it feel like Tank is still here in the building.
Interesting fact about you, like even when you're not trying, you make me dislike you, so it's fine. So it's perfectly fine.
So, ladies and gentlemen, he didn't like me. So we're doing this podcast early. He didn't like me today because I didn't bring breakfast. Yeah, he didn't give me his order.
well, no, here's
Wait,
my
you be
thing.
bringing breakfast?
Yo, so check this out.
I feed this nigga. I do actually
Ash,
feed
let
him
me get you on the
some
team
friendship
we
shit.
hate Britney thing.
That's
okay.
Like I love this nigga. Like this is my brother.
I feel the same
feed
way.
him.
I brought him breakfast this
Right.
morning
I
because
appreciate you.
that's my dude.
Oh, so you did have breakfast?
It don't matter. That ain't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with you.
but
Oh, he made it seem
that's
like,
why
like
I
he
feel
was
some
a-
type of way.
he
Because
made
nigga,
it-
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was a starving. He was starving like Marvin over here. Like
Yo,
he
so
had
let
nothing.
me tell you a technique I learned
Wow.
from my uncle. My uncle, quick story, Rogers family story. My Uncle Hutch, shout out Uncle Hutch, still alive, barely. And my Uncle Hutch used to come into my step grandma's house just randomly off the street and be like, Miss Hattie, I ain't eating 8 days. And then Grandma Hattie would just whip him up a whole meal. So now, like with
Number
Brittany
one,
and
her
stuff
name
like
is
that,
Hattie.
Hattie.
Like I expect her
Right.
to cook some
Right.
food.
Bruh.
What are we talking about?
I'm sorry. I don't know her, but I just in my mind
She
I
had,
already
like-
pictured she got dangling arms.
Facts. Like she already had half a leftover pound cake just sitting
She
there
got
on the
a
little
dimple in
cake
the
stand.
elbow.
Grandma
And the
had-
Not
elbow.
even a full elbow.
She didn't have a
It's
dimple
just
Like
elbow.
she ain't already had no greens already
I
cooking
know
on the
it.
stove when
You
she
know it
walked
was
in.
good.
Grandma had
know
it.
that food.
Okay, first of all, grandma had it was the fine light skinned lady from the church that my granddaddy left my real grandma for. So that's who grandma had it was.
Wow.
It's true though. But she cooked.
Wow.
She been cooking for them crackers for so long. That food was delicious. She
I bet it was.
probably a mint
She
with
probably
that.
always cooking greens.
Bro, grandma had it food was so good, bro.
Oh, it's a-
like
yeah.
her food, like first of all,
Always.
the tier levels of food, tier levels of food is like my grandma, okay, Annie, Grandma Hattie. Those people are unmatched on tier levels of food. That's old slave delicious food. Like it's a whole nother
I
level.
see the dangling earring.
Right, you see
Yeah, I
it?
see that. That's
Anna,
all-
come show Bruh
Anna-
Nation your
Anna,
dangling
that
earring
earring
real quick.
hard, bruh.
Come on, Anna, come on now.
Aaron
People
said, I just
watching.
wanted to
People
make
want
you
to
some
see it.
cereal.
Look, there you go.
Oh, that dangling earring, that shit is hard,
Put it in the
bruh.
camera real quick.
Put
Let
it in
them
the camera
see it.
hand.
Y'all see that 5? Go ahead. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm
I want a gold one that's got the cross at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It just hit different.
It just hit different.
Yeah, that dangling earring.
Not
is
the
different.
cinnamon toasters. That's the Wick cereal.
You better
right?
believe.
Why you do her like that?
I'm not buying no cinnamon toast crunch when them taste exactly the same.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
See,
Well,
Y'all
if she
trying to
believe
be-
it, it's
y'all
fine.
trying to untrain my daughter. The hell wrong with y'all? I got to train now.
That's the
Took the
Wick
14
cereal,
years to
bro.
get it like that. What you talking about?
Damn it, and I'm bringing you a box.
Facts, baby. I got you. It's $4.53 at for the big box at
$4 for a box.
at
of cereal.
Publix.
I'll shop on base.
$4.
I'll
for
never
a box
spend that
of
much on some cereal. I think
Anywho,
it's about $2.50, maybe $3.
You got the hookup. Let me get some.
Girl,
Try eat
I
it
go
now.
on base. You
Anywho,
better
bro,
find
Nation.
you
Oh,
somebody.
I need to.
Bro Nation, we appreciate you greatly for checking us out. And
Monica.
shout out Monica. Hey boo. Hey Monica. Monica
I don't know
ain't dropped
that
that baby
hey.
yet.
No, she need her
Drop that baby, Monica. Try to
Ready
do
to have
some
a
things.
glass of wine.
Yo, so real quick, and then we're gonna get into navigating spaces or whatever. So funny, Monica had made a comment about Aries being a toxic sign or something or whatever. You know I don't believe in like signs or whatever. So I had commented at the bottom. I was like, I don't believe in this. However, Anna's mom and you know who are both this. It wasn't Aries. I'm sorry, Aquarius. And I was like, Anna's mom and you know who is this sign. So you know who came under the thing and was like, oh, at me next time. And I was like,
Childish.
Why are we here?
why are we here?
Why are we?
And I test that nigga. I say, bro, you know you don't want to be at it because there's some acts that could be had. Okay, don't chill. But Monica kept it civil by just laughing at both of our posts. So good for you,
I
Monica.
didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go and see.
Go
you know,
look
all-
for it.
Monica sound like my kind of people.
that is
That's
my
how I do. I'm
bestie.
just gonna laugh at y'all because
So,
ain't nobody
Bruh
got
Nation.
time for the negativity.
Negativity.
Nah.
Thank you. Bruh Nation, today, speaking of negativity, I had a conversation with Justin, former guest host on
Crackers.
Crackers. Me and Justin was talking at work or whatever, and we was talking about politics. Justin's not too keen on voting. I mean, I'm not saying
You
he's
run
opposed
into
to
you
doing
run
it.
into a lot of those
niggas
in your
like
life.
that. A lot of niggas like that.
Yeah, you run into a lot of.
I'm not saying he's opposed to doing it. However, what I'm saying is he's a king to coming up with negative things to say about voting, right? So I was telling him one time about actually, you know, I said, well, you got to vote to get the change, basically is what I was
Right.
saying. And he was like, why would
It's
I vote for the
it's
change?
like our
And-
mantra on
Yeah.
Bro Listen.
Yeah, bro, don't even. I'm going to try to stay calm today. Tank ain't on here.
I was
But-
just about to say, I know Tank wouldn't agree.
No, oh well. Tank, you a scumbag. I hope you're watching. But you got to vote to get the change, right? So then we got into it, and the conversation turned into Andrew Gillum, right? Former candidate,
goodness.
and Bro Listen sponsored gut candidate, I guess, because we backed them heavy on here or whatever. It's so funny because like he was like, well, Andrew Gillum is fake. So why should I vote for him?
In what regard?
Because he said because Andrew Gillum is gay, and he didn't say openly at first that he was gay.
He wasn't a Buttigieg.
Right. He wasn't Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah.
Shout out Pete Buttigieg. Imagine being a gay man and your last name is Buttigieg. Nigga, you're done. Like, bro, like, damn Pete Buttigieg. But I will say this about Buttigieg. Like, at first I was like, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. But you know what? Towards the end, I was like, I'll vote for Pete old gay ass. He was better than some of the other shit we was offering.
Yeah.
I'll vote for Pete gay
Once
ass.
Yang was out of the picture.
What Pete is now? Secretary of what? Transportation or something like that?
I
know
check.
Biden gave him a job. Pete, you on your way, boy. Pete might be the first gay president of America. I'll vote for Pete.
I would.
Yeah, but see, here's my thing. I'm glad we brought up Pete Buttigieg, right?
Why you keep
Because
doing
I shall never give his real name.
I think it was Buttigieg.
Buttigieg. That's what I said.
Wow.
Booty packer
he
Jed.
just-
I'll never
Booty
give him his real
packer.
name. I just said I'll vote for the nigga. Now listen.
Now, right before this, you did talk about inverted booty holes.
But see, this is my point. Okay, you want to. Here's what bothers me, right? You say you want politicians to be real, because what Justin was saying was why he can't just live his truth, right? Just come out and be real. You gay, you be gay. But then in the same breath, in the same sentence, he said, but you got guys out here that want to wear wigs and say they women, and that's too gay. I'm like, so wait.
Wait, there's limits on the gay?
That's what I say.
Wait a
So
minute.
you're trying to
there's gay
control their
limits.
narrative, right? So your
You can
narrative
be gay,
is,
but you can't be that gay.
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
what?
So either you want somebody to live their truth because their truth is that gay,
Right.
or you want them to be not gay. Like, so my thing is,
And that's why he did the safer thing,
and
which
say, I'm not gay, and
Yep.
this is my fake wife. Right. So
His
like,
beard.
Right. That's his beard. So like my thing is, what do you want Andrew Gillum or candidates like that to do?
But see, that like we talked about earlier, if he could not say it because he's a black man. If he was white, this wouldn't be a problem.
Here's
If
the
he was a
thing.
woman, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
well, yeah, definitely, because they always accept.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad Tank ain't on here so we can talk about toxic masculinity. Go ahead. Make the point you was about to make, though, Ash.
Oh no, she was about to.
No, I'm done. No.
Okay, I was just gonna say my only thing is, while I do understand that, I would have liked for him to just come out as a gay man and run, because the more that we see it, the more it'll become
Normalized.
normal. Yeah, and then we can actually stop all this.
I
like you
think
said, toxic masculinity
For
and all
that-
this bullshit.
I think for that situation, from a regional perspective, that plays a big part of it.
Florida.
It's Florida.
Yes, Florida.
If he was up north, like for instance, they got a gay, the mayor of Chicago, she's a gay woman. And if he was up
She
north,
gay?
yeah,
I thought she was a clown.
child,
Wait,
no,
who?
she's
You know the lady they always put in the memes with the short gray hair?
You know,
She
she's-
got like the Bozo the Clown
no, she's
feet.
she's real. No, she's a gay woman.
Yo,
But
I
like
didn't know she was gay. I
Pete
just thought she was a clown.
Buttigieg, Pete Buttigieg, and whatever
Why she gotta be
political
a
status he
clown?
had at
Clown.
one point in time, he's always been, hey, I'm gay, I'm out here. This is what it is.
Yeah,
but you
Pete
gotta,
married.
But you got to think about it. That stuff is up north, and it's a regional.
And they're
thing.
white.
and they're white. She's the lady's
And the other
black.
person's a female.
That other person's female. But when we talking about Florida, you're talking about the South. We're talking about the Bible Belt. We're talking about all that shit. There's no way
I
he would
get
have been able to
so
do
sick
it.
of the Bible Belt
I
sometimes. y'all.
hate it.
I want to move to Atlanta.
But you, yeah, I was like,
We have so much that we're trying to do.
by the way,
here,
Atlanta deep
but
in the
I
Bible
wanna go
Belt.
to
Is,
Atlanta
but the only thing
so
is,
bad.
like, we've took it
It's-
over.
no, it's-
so like,
Well, yeah, we took it the hell
yeah,
over.
we
It's
took it over.
Don't
Georgia.
matter.
You got Georgia, and then you have Atlanta. That's
Yeah.
it's big.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
different.
It's way
Yeah.
different.
My thing is just like I just don't understand niggas no more. And this really bothered me though. Like what I was talking to Justin, because like number one, when you talk to Justin, you can't really get a point in.
Nope.
He did do better in this conversation in particular though. He let me get a point and go back and forth. I think because I called him out last
Are you a
time
glutton
about-
for punishment though?
Maybe.
Okay.
But like I may be a masochist. But like last time we had a debate, I told him like, nigga, you don't let nobody else talk ever. So like that might be a thing. But
Him and Gary can be in the same room together.
oh my God, bro. Gary, shout out to you. You can never come back on the pod.
Unshout out. To
Wow.
Huh?
Unshout out to him.
Shout out. We're gonna talk about Gary after the show. Gary, listen, bro. I don't know what you got going on, but I got Brittany coming that way with some sage. You might suck up.
No,
dry.
there is some sage in the house.
But it got to be gifted. Was it gifted?
It's my sage, and now he's using it, so I can't use it no
Oh,
more.
now it's dirty sage.
It is. You see, unshout out.
How bad spirit? That's how you know this is 2021. Bad spirits picking up sage and running it through the house.
Nigga.
Like what the
Nigga.
fuck? Like nigga,
I don't know this man.
I had a
I'm not
pressure
saying
point
nothing
that
You
about
came
didn't
him.
miss. You didn't miss.
But
much.
y'all,
I had a pressure
It's-
point demon in
it's
my
all
house
right,
with
man.
some sage.
Right.
putting Sage through here one time. You come through here walking through here with Sage. Girl, what?
It's somebody that I've decided
That shit
to
don't
entertain
burn
for
your
almost
hand?
9 years now of my life.
Your hand ain't on fire?
Yeah.
Like what?
It's a level of toxicity
Girl,
in
your
my
booty ain't burning?
It's just a level of
You coming through
toxicity
here with
that's just in my house that I'm just trying to been getting out for almost 9 years at this point. He won't leave.
See, same thing. But you run in with Sage, and then you come, and then you bring another demon in and do some demon shit. And
Right.
then
Is that
walk
why
out.
you don't believe in Sage?
I don't believe in a lot of shit for a lot of reasons. I mean, you know what's funny though? I think as I've gotten older or whatever, because at first, when I first became an atheist, I was a mean atheist. Like
You were.
you dumbasses, and I was like, damn, I ain't gonna get no pussy like that. So I kind of chilled on that. But now that I'm,
You have your beliefs, but you don't project them this
well,
time.
no, you know what? It's not even projecting. I just don't care no more. And I think this goes
I
into
love
what we're
it.
talking about.
I
Like,
love it.
bro. Like, I personally, and this is just me, y'all. I ain't trying to shit on nobody. I personally know that shit fake. That's just me. That's how I personally feel. It's like, yo, you can say whatever you want to say, or whatever. I know it's fake. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to entertain the bullshit. Just like if you are talking to Sister Jenkins at your church, she ain't gonna talk to no Muslim.
No.
Okay, she ain't gonna entertain no Buddhist teachings or whatever.
And see, I'm agnostic, so I'm like low key. I'm almost there, but not really. Like
You'll be
I
here
still
soon.
have some faith.
We're waiting.
Still have some hope that there's something out there.
You
but
and Tate, what you and Tate say? Y'all agnostic. We're
Yeah,
waiting.
we'll
We'll be
right.
over here.
But the thing about so like if you said it's like I'm glad you said it's fake. So a friend of mine posted yesterday about they just found out about a couple of months ago that their child is autistic. And you know when they're newly diagnosed, especially when they're young and you're a new parent in it, you know, you go through a lot of trials. There's a lot of things that happen, things you're trying to learn to understand about your child and situations, all the other good stuff. You know, your kids are going to have bad days, and our kids who with autism have bad days are, when we say bad days, we say bad days, because even good days are bad days for most children. You know, so she went through some things, and so I posted, and I was like, hey, call me. But as I saw she posted it, and she's like, you know, I'm still working through it and everything else. You know, kid had a meltdown. I look at everybody underneath her page, and prayers going up. He's going to get better. Prayers going up. And I was like, I wanted to cuss everybody out on that fucking post.
It's a mismanage of a prayer.
Hey,
I get what you're saying.
Like, I
Even
wanted
as an
to-
atheist, I
like,
understand what space
prayers
you're coming
going
from.
up for what?
Bro,
What
are you praying for the
what
healing
are
of
you
my
praying?
child's autism? That's
Like,
the wrong
right,
prayer.
right, because it's not gonna. Like, you
Like,
can't heal from that. You can't. It's
Yeah.
not a healing thing.
Yeah.
It's a permanent disability, and I wanted to
Pray for
but I-
understanding, or pray for coping, or pray for
Yes.
like being able
Right.
to handle it. But see, that's okay.
stuff like that. But then people say prayers go out. He's gonna get better. What you mean he's going? What are you
So
talking
roll
about?
that into our topic. Roll that back into our topic. So this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what
It's
bothers
cap.
me.
It's cap.
This
It
is
make
what
you feel
bothers
better.
me.
It's cap.
Yeah, this is what bothers me. Like, okay, if you're gonna be a Christian, be a real Christian. That's all I'm asking you to do. Now you can be a Christian.
Instead of saying I'm gonna pray for you, how about you go look up resources that can help her?
Hear me out on this though. Hear me out on this.
That's a prayer.
I'm not telling you what type of Christian to be. You can make up your own stuff anyways, because in my opinion, like I just said, it was all made up anyway. So you can make up whatever you want to be. I don't care about that. However, one of the things it says is like, be nice. I mean, it don't strictly say be nice, but
No,
it does say do
it-
unto others
it-
as you would have them do
the
unto you.
inference is there.
So here's what bothers me about this Gillum situation. Or if you want to roll it into the social part, because we're social political, Lil Nas X or anything
Lord.
like that.
I knew you was gonna bring him up.
Because he
But go
gay as
ahead.
fuck.
I like
he
him, though.
super gay.
I
Right?
love
I
I love his
like
music.
or dislike him.
But he-
I honestly don't know nothing about
Yeah,
his
but his
music,
space,
but I see
within
him.
his space, he's super gay. But here's
I
my.
know.
Here's
But if
what-
you, I watched the actual a little documentary thing. I watched a lot of random shit on Facebook, a little documentary thing on Lil Nas X from like why he is the way he is and where he came from and why all that other stuff. And he's always been
like that, yeah.
He's all, but now he can be him. He can be outwardly himself because when he was like that, he was the weird kid who used to get picked on.
right.
Okay, but you see how you said that about Lil Nas X? That's what I want to happen in Florida. We need more of that.
With
Go
Gillum.
ahead and go
Right.
ahead and be yourself. Be out. You're going to be criticized, but guess
Yeah.
what? You're gonna be criticized regardless.
When it comes to
Even if he was
politicians-
straight, he was still being
and
criticized.
this is my point. When it comes to
Yeah,
politicians,
they were looking to break him.
I want to
Yeah.
know. I want to know, what are you going to do for my family and my pocket?
There you go.
Yep.
Period, point blank. I don't care. And listen, Bruh Nation, everybody need to have this. And I hate to project myself on the people, and I was trying to explain this to Justin. The problem with American politics, damn Florida, American politics, we want somebody to represent the nuclear family. That's dumb. First of all, the nuclear family barely exists within itself or whatever. Nor do I even think, oh, the nuclear family is necessary for the structure of life. I don't think so, my boy. I think it's kind of silly because by the way, your definition of the 1950s nuclear family, the reason why it's called nuclear family is because it's from the 50s during the Cold War when everybody thought a nuclear war was coming. Mm-hmm. So they call it the nuclear family, which was a wife, a husband, a daughter, a son. Right? That's what you think a family's supposed to be. That's based on white people shit from the 50s. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't even know what the structure of my family or people are because I don't know who I am because I was a slave. I'm a descendant of a slave. So all of my stuff has been stripped. So here's my thing. I'm not with the hypocritical things that y'all do.
Hypocrisy.
Thank you. So I'm not with that. And here's hypocrisy. If you are calling yourself a Christian, judge ye not.
That's what it's supposed. That's how it's supposed to be.
Judge ye not. Okay. How are you mad at Gillum for being gay? I'm not gonna vote for him because he was secretly gay.
He ain't fucking you.
Facts.
Well, even let me one up that.
That's the thing that nobody's sexuality is anybody else's fucking business.
Right.
Like it's not.
But here's my thing.
That shit irritates my spirit. Like who gives a fuck?
Let me one up that though.
I don't care if you're fucking a tree. I don't care.
If you say I'm a Christian man, therefore I can't vote for a gay politician, right? My guy. You're because he's secretly gay. You're secretly cheating on your wife.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's
you're secretly doing some kind of sin.
Basically, you're out here judging those who sin differently from you.
Thank you. Judge ye not.
Speak a word.
Y'all both sinning. Well, from what they say, I don't personally feel that way. But
I think it's Corinthians where
shout out. Hey.
I think it's Corinthians.
I'm just saying that was his name. He's not on here. I was just saying.
I was like, what?
We had a friend of the show named
Corinthians. Yeah, I always call him Corey.
Name?
Yeah, friend of mine.
Corey, I miss you, my brother.
We miss you.
The candle burns for you.
It does.
Come back to Hater Bear Media,
please.
From everybody from the first run of Hater Bear Media, only Henny and Corey are allowed to come back.
Okay,
that's real talk.
Real talk.
I fuss with you, Henny. I miss you. I seen Henny at Jazz Fest.
You told me.
Doing well. Beautiful woman.
Tell her we love her.
Corey, I miss you in a queer way.
Now I want to look at
listen.
Now I want to look at
that being said though, like, what are we doing? Like, that's my point. Like, what are we doing? So, you're sinning and stuff. So here's my thing. Yeah. So and this goes back into the Republicans now. This is more or less for the anti-gay people, whatever. They scum. I hate them. Fuck them.
Hey, Tank. Shout out Tank.
Shout out to Tank.
The Republicans who basically are saying the same thing, and I want to get into deep into this because I was telling Ash when we were talking before her podcast, y'all go check out Affirming the Track podcast. It's not quite yet on all platforms. However,
it will be.
It will be.
Yes, it will.
It's already some episodes on YouTube.
Yes.
So go check out the episodes that are on YouTube. And if you have not joined her Affirming the Track women's group and you're a woman, you creep ass niggas, stay out of there. But
if we find you, we do delete
creep
you.
Ass nigga. but it's for women and it's about bigging up women. So make sure if you are a woman and you haven't joined yet, go ahead and join and get in this Hater Bear Media love. You feel me? That being said though, like at the end of the day, bro, I don't get how y'all navigate in y'all spaces because all the Republicans voted for Trump, who has multiple ex-wives and abusing women and rape charges.
Yeah. Rape?
Boy, listen, don't even get me started. Rape charges.
Let's not even get into that.
Right. And then you turn around and you can't vote for Gillum because he gay. Or you won't vote for Pete Buttigieg because he gay. Or you won't vote for Hillary because she believe in gay rights.
Right.
Like what we need to get into right now, and I'm glad Tank ain't on here so we can talk about this. Right. Why are black males so afraid of homosexuality?
Because it's something I think that was ingratiated in them because it makes if they are against it, if they're for it, then it makes them seem like they're soft. And how our black males are raised, they're raised not to be soft. You're raised not to cry. You're raised not to do all the other stuff, not to have human emotions.
Toxic masculinity.
Oh, right. Tank would lose his Tank. Now see, okay, I'm a be Tank for a second, just so that he can't say
So
we
we
just
can hear
went
that
in without
side.
yeah. So because we doing a circle jerk right now. However, and because I really agree with y'all more than y'all even know, Tank would say right now, oh, it's nature, it's the order of the law. It's how the earth set up. That's how things go, and it's just
He
gonna
does
be.
find a way to
gonna
bring
be
the
like
animal
that.
kingdom in and
Yeah,
to
that
prove
nigga
his
love
point.
that shit. Don't he? That
He
nigga is
do.
Rafiki. Yeah, that's the order of the law, whatever. So, Jesus. Here's my thing though. Like, I don't think that's natural. I don't think that's the order of law.
It's
Because like, well, maybe I am ill like unnatural, but like I really don't
What
The
about
thing
you is
care.
unnatural?
The fact that I don't care about gay people.
but see the thing about it
Because
is
Tank
that's-
would say that it's natural. It's natural for black men. Well, I ain't gonna say Tank would say this because Tank don't care about gay people. But what I'm saying is like the reaction of black males, their anti-homosexuality towards homosexuals or whatever. Tank would say, "Oh, that's the natural order of things." But I disagree with that.
But
I
the
completely
the
disagree.
the thing about it is he compares the animal kingdom a lot to the overall human race, for lack of a better term.
yeah.
But however, if you think about it, though, we are the only beings that have emotions and can decipher through those emotions from a conscious perspective. And at the end of the day, from a conscious perspective and understanding emotions, you're saying that black men can't have these type of emotions. They just can't, even though it's natural. So you're stripping them away of their basic human thoughts. And saying, no, they can't be that way. But why not? It's natural human emotion.
You know why I don't like comparing humans? First of all, I do think humans are just like animals, just like anything else or whatever.
I mean, scientifically, we are animals.
Exactly. However, but you know why I don't like comparing how the laws of nature work to us? Is there a lion in space? That's a legit question. Is there no? Is there a beluga whale in space?
Not yet.
Not yet. Exactly, right? So my thing is like,
Elon
bro,
Musk shot a penis rocket.
that's
up
what
there.
I'm
We
saying,
can get
bro.
a
That was
beluga whale up there.
Bezos. That was Bezos.
Oh, excuse me. It was still a
Bro,
penis,
we
penis
go
rocket.
to space in dick rockets. Okay, we go to space in rockets shaped like dicks. And at all times, as you walk around and go to Family Dollars with an S, shout out intern Stephanie. Like, as you go to Family Dollars and go to snap your fingers and do poetry and all the other stuff that we do as humans,
Ghetto Angelou.
Ghetto Angelou. I'm so proud of you right now. I'm so proud of you. Sister Soldier, I'm so proud of you.
Y'all so ridiculous.
My level of pettiness. Look how much I'm smiling right now. It's like I seen a
Really
newborn
ridiculous.
baby. It's like I seen
really
a newborn
ridiculous.
baby. This petty
really
ball that was just birthed with Ghetto Angelou.
Ghetto Angelou.
First of all, it's very offensive. Shout out Maya Angelou. Very offensive. And just this petty ball that was just born just made me so happy. But I'm going to get back to the show. I'm just saying, like, in general, Ash is just like, this is too petty. But
I'm so ashamed.
yeah, you're so ashamed. Ash is like, I'm a life coach.
I'm not petty
We're
anymore.
going to put
So
a disclaimer at the end. The pettiness that's reflected in Bro Listen does not reflect that of Affirm and Attract. That being said, though, like I was saying, though, like we don't do natural things.
We don't. We do a lot of
Like,
unnatural
while
things.
you're
Right.
navigating your day right now, whether you're watching us on Facebook Live or it's Monday and you listen to us in your forklift or however you hearing my voice right now, there is niggas in space floating above your head right now eating ice cream that's dry.
That's right.
Like dead serious. Like stop comparing us to normal animal kingdom stuff because we don't do normal animal kingdom shit.
No, we don't.
Even the fact that you can listen to me right now is not natural.
But and then
That's not
take
natural.
it a step further. It's one of those like giving a fuck about everything, what the thoughts of others and others people's perception. Perception, yes, is reality
what it
to the
boils down to.
person. It is right, but it's to the person. The problem is that our men have been ingrained to, hey, you can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, can't cry, all the other stuff, otherwise X, Y, and Z. But that shit goes far back. It goes back to slavery, you might as well say.
That's
it
what
does.
It is, because that's
It
the
does.
weak, because that means that you are weak.
Yeah.
And black men
men cannot be weak
at all.
Exactly.
They can't. Black men, black women, we can't be weak.
Exactly.
We can't.
You don't have time for it.
No.
You
don't have time. Love my father to death. Love him to death. But I remember when I had my child and I was just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. He told me straight up, You don't have time to be depressed. You can't be depressed. Damn, nigga, if I have postpartum depression, I can't help that.
Bro.
But that's a black man telling me as a black woman, you got to figure shit out and be strong. No, we are not raised to be like, it's okay to fucking cry and be vulnerable.
Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
because it's a trust
And
thing.
we have to.
But you have to. So you guys, I'm glad y'all on here because you just said some real shit. And I know y'all don't represent all women, just like I don't represent all men.
Right.
But there has to be something said within the community to our women as well. And what I'm saying about this is, just hear me out. They have to let niggas know it's okay.
Yeah.
As long as women are bigging up that toxic masculinity shit,
Yep.
then whatever. Like when I said or whatever, like, oh, I'm drained. I'm gonna use a personal situation. We was just being petty anyways. This ain't even about being petty or whatever. This is about like being real. I said, listen, I'm drained and I'm tired and I'm emotionally abused and hurt behind the bullshit I done went through. Like, and then now you're bringing my kid into it, blah, blah, blah. Who does that? The person responded to me with, you sound soft.
Right.
Right? The same person that was abusing me. Not
'Cause you're
actually
not
the
allowed-
person you was just being petty about,
Right.
but Miss
'Cause-
Afro. A nappy head Afro.
Yeah.
So she was like, you sound soft. Right?
What does that mean?
Hold on, wait. So I said, in another situation, I'm being berated by two women, right? One person that's supposed to be my significant other, and the other person is supposed to be her family member. And I'm like, listen, you're in my home, you're berating me, you're hurting my feelings,
You have those.
okay? I don't
have
want
every
to.
right
I don't
to
want to
have
have my
them.
Right, everybody
And I was
has
I don't want
feelings.
to have my feelings hurt in my house or whatever. The answer was, you sound like a soft ass nigga. Okay, when I said, hey man, I'm dealing with depression or whatever, and like this is really bothering me or whatever, I was told your depression gets on my nerves. So there has to be something
But it's twofold. Okay.
triggered.
For
Triggered.
little bit.
I see your little off
Little
hand doing like this.
a little bit.
That
because-
office when he hit Dee.
because black women get treated the same way. And so we project that same
Perpetual cycle.
Yes,
Yep.
it's a cycle.
Yep.
When now y'all know my daughter is almost 2.
Well, cute behind.
Thank you.
Boy,
But,
y'all should have seen her eating a chicken bone. Bone was white. I said, boy, you red, but you a nigga, baby. Go ahead.
But I had my daughter, and of course, your body goes
Everything
through so many
changes.
changes,
Yep.
and you can get insecure so easily.
Yep.
And weight went down, and then it went up. And when my weight went down when I first had my daughter, I love my friends to death, but y'all say fucked up shit sometimes. They was like,
Who, me?
No, not you, but not this time, anyways.
Yeah, right.
But a friend of mine was just like, "Oh, I'm glad you put on some weight. You look so skinny."
Whoa, wow.
And I was just like, then I started feeling depressed because I'm like, I was happy about my
Right.
weight, honestly,
Right.
And because I was just a house with a damn
Yeah, baby.
big ass
Right.
baby, right? So I
Your
was
baby
like,
do got
oh, wait,
big ass
I thought-
head. You right.
I was like, I thought I looked good.
Mm-hmm.
And then shortly after that, I started putting on some pounds. COVID happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was eating
We all
snacks,
did.
right?
I used to be
Eating them
fine
snacks.
for COVID.
Man.
I had a dinosaur shirt on. Shit.
Right.
COVID added to my problems. I was
Right.
trying to lose so.
And then I wanted to do a photo shoot because I have this new business that I'm doing, and I want people to see me. I want you to see my face when you see what I'm doing and what I've got going on, and you know that I'm a black woman doing this because I feel like it'll empower other black women.
Right.
So you need to see me. When I put up my logo or whatever, you gonna see me.
Right.
That's how I feel. But man, did I feel like shit. I was not in a good space about it. Even though I'm a life coach and I'm trying to teach other women
You have your days.
to be empowered. Yes, you have your days.
You have your days.
And I'm getting ready for my shoot.
That a girl goes through, no feeling inside.
And just like
Hey.
that damn song, I was definitely about to have my cycle. Realize you know how it is.
Yes.
Then you realize a couple of days later, that's why I was so emotional.
Girl, speak a word.
Wait a
Speak
minute.
You don't-
Tank would be rolling
But,
over in
you
his
understand.
grave if
You
he was here right
understand.
now.
You understand.
Tank, like, you letting these women take over the show.
Hell yeah. Because it's the thing.
But hold up. So then before my shoot, I told my friend, I started crying. Like I just like something in me just broke, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got fat, and I've never been this big. And why are these lumps here? What is this?" Losing my mind for a moment, right? And she sat and looked at me like, "Bitch, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Just like you said, like, why can't I be vulnerable?
Yep.
You my homegirl. I can't just be vulnerable.
I feel
She
this
was
way
like-
about myself.
She straight up told me, "Get it together."
What does that mean?
Right.
That means
What-
stop
how-
burdening
that
me.
means-
I know exactly what it
Right,
means.
like, how am I
when a
supposed to-
person tell you to get it together, that means stop burdening me with,
With your emotions.
Right.
emotions, with your stress. Because you know what in reality, they're fucked up.
Yep.
And they want you to carry
and
their burden.
I love her to death. She'll probably see this, and I don't want her to feel some type of way. But I know from how she was raised, that was something that her mom put on her, and you feel like you can't be vulnerable. What
Right.
the fuck?
Right.
We don't have time for that.
So that's what goes back into what we were saying. So I told Justin, I'm like, Justin, you're not gonna vote for this nigga if he say he gay.
Yeah.
That's vulnerable for him. That's a very vulnerable. First of all, I hate triggered. Right? Stop telling gay people what they have to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Period, point blank. Like all you niggas. Like I mean this so wholeheartedly, right? And it's not just because, I accept my daughter or my sister for who they are or whatever or any of
It's
that.
just being a basic
I've
human
always
being.
been like
But I
this.
feel like it shouldn't even be on the gay topic. Just accept people
But
for
you know
who
what
they
Justin
are.
said?
Period.
Thank you.
I'm not
Thank
voting for a
you.
nigga that don't fit my, and this is what's wrong with American politics.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not voting for a nigga that don't fit my view of how, my family or people should be.
Yeah.
So I kind of get
Well,
where
what
you
is his
coming from.
what is his family right now?
But see,
What is?
I'm not gonna do that. To
Okay.
him. I'm not gonna do that. He's
Okay.
a great father, though.
No,
I
I'm not
will say
saying that he's
that.
not. Yeah, absolutely.
But outside of being a great father, I'm not gonna do that to him
Oh,
because
okay.
he'll be putting too much, and I don't want to fuck him up. So here's my
Okay.
thing, because I know for a fact some people on the Facebook, so I can't fuck with it. But here's my thing though, like I get what you're saying, because at the same time, I definitely felt like Trump gotta go just because he's bringing down the morality of America or whatever.
Right.
But I think there's and this is the thing, like morals are fluid.
Yep.
And I say this all the time. Like Justin got mad at me one time. Remember, I said this on the show. I was like, morals ain't real. They don't really exist.
Exactly.
There's no real such thing as good and evil.
Nope.
Because
It matters to the person. It's
right,
subjective.
it matters to the person specifically. So when you say, "Oh, that's good" or "That's bad," that's you came up with that.
Right.
What's good or bad? So like when you say, "Oh, I'm not voting for somebody who don't fit my moral standards," okay, my nigga. So why are you saying you would vote for Gillum? Because you don't believe being gay is a moral standard. Like you don't believe that's okay, right? So why would he come? So he knows that he wants to do all of these good things for you and your family. Free healthcare, free school, right? He wants to reduce taxes. He wants to get you a source income based on travel revenue. He said you pay taxes into Florida, right? Florida gets money off people traveling because they want to come visit where you live. So the money that we're getting from them, you should get some of it. Ooh, that sound good, don't it?
It does.
Imagine getting a check every month from the state of Florida because you live in the state of Florida.
Nice.
Yep. There's
You
a lot,
feel
of
me?
there's a lot of people that come in this motherfucker and enjoy
There's
the
a
shit
lot of
we
people
got.
that come here. It's
Yeah.
one of the number one tourist states in America.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Right?
Disney
So-
World alone.
Right. So, and we're going to tax Disney
Right.
because guess
Which
what?
we should.
Right. We're going to tax them and we're going to distribute it amongst ourselves for health care and education and things. Okay. And he said, yeah, I want to do all that, but I'm gay. Now, then you tell this man what's the parameters around his gayness. Like, well, you can't be too gay. But what's too gay?
What is too gay? Like
He
that's
was like,
the most
well, why
ridiculous
he
thing
not
I've
being
ever
real?
heard.
Why he got caught in the thing? I said, well, first of all, he got set up, number one. If you don't know that he got set up, you're
He
a
did.
fool or whatever. Now, there's other parts of that. Gillum got to be smarter about getting set up. Hit dog a holler, face ass. But at the same time, though, like, none of these niggas can live their truth.
No,
then
we won't let them.
Then y'all niggas ignorant as fuck too.
They won't let them.
Yeah.
I don't give
Right.
a fuck.
Let me tell y'all
Do
something
it
I
right.
seen on TikTok
Please.
too that add to this. So I seen a nigga on TikTok
I
posted,
refuse to get a
you don't-
TikTok.
You don't find that weird? You don't find that strange? And it was Obama with a photoshopped picture of Michelle Obama with a short like cut, like she had a shortcut.
fade?
Yeah, and trying to say she was a boy, right? Because this is like a thing.
So wait,
Yeah, y'all heard that?
since I had a fade, I'm a boy now.
Yeah, you nigga.
Well, you heard the thing a long time ago. They were trying to say Michelle Obama didn't have her kids, and she's not.
Yeah.
She's a man.
Yeah.
She's never been a woman. There's no baby pictures. By the way, if you Google Michelle Obama baby pictures, there's hundreds of pictures. I just want to point that out.
Some baby pictures.
But there's no pictures of her
Maybe-
as a baby.
Or maybe her
whatever.
mother decided to keep them
But
to
this
herself.
is my problem. Let's say Michelle Obama was a trans man. And she
Okay.
was married to Barack Obama,
Yeah, let's
and
just say
then they
that.
adopted two girls.
Okay.
So what?
Right.
Does that take away from her greatness and the
Not
things
at
that
all.
she's
It would
done?
not at all.
No,
Because she's trans? First of all, she's not, by the way.
no, she's a whole
She's a
woman.
whole
Right.
stallion out here.
Whole-
I can't handle it. I got 4 pumps for you, Michelle. But I respect Barack too much. I won't even look at nothing but your feet, baby. So, but my thing is like, okay, she's not. But even if she was, why does that matter? And
Right. If you don't have to sleep with her,
Then
if
right.
she's not pushing
Right.
anything,
what it matter?
right.
And then even then, okay, so say Barack married a trans woman, does that make Barack not a good president? There's a lot of
great
things that can
president
make
to me.
Barack not a good president, but marrying
Listen, they
a trans
tried to
person
say
is
the man
not.
when
Right.
he wore a tan suit made him not a good president.
This is my point with these.
Well, when she had her arms out, she was an
How
abomination.
dare she?
This is my
Because her
point.
shoulders was too
And
sexy for
Tank-
anybody.
Even Tank has
Right.
got even Tank has got caught up in this or whatever before. Like, okay, this bothers me, okay? A lot, actually. Like a lot. It really bothers me. What's up with the fact of we look at things and don't think twice about them? Like, I seen a video that showed Biden saying the world is messed up because of African Americans, and it's only going to get worse.
He didn't say that.
Now, Brittany,
He didn't say that.
if I showed you that, what was the first thing you would say? Same thing you just said,
You didn't
right?
say
Right,
that.
he didn't say that.
Now, that don't mean you can't be wrong, right?
Right.
So I seen the video, and the nigga that was sharing me the video was like, yeah, but y'all voted for this nigga. I told y'all he was racist. I was like, nigga, what speech is this?
Right.
Because don't you think if Joe Biden actually said this, it would be on Fox News every day?
Right.
Every day they would leave.
Just
Joe
cut out.
Biden said niggas is trash. Right? Every day.
They would love that way too much. They would post that every day.
Every day
Every hour of the day.
of the day. But you niggas like didn't even look into it. So I looked into it.
Gotta look into it, bruh.
Gotta look into it, bro. Not only, y'all, not only was it fake and it was cut and spliced or whatever, but that's not even what he said. Like the whole thing was taken out of context,
Of course it was.
completely out of context. And that's what I'm saying, man. I just don't know what could make y'all vote. And this is specifically targeted today towards black men. Okay?
I thought you was gonna say targeted the tank, but go ahead.
Yeah, you nigga.
Yeah.
But like this specifically targeted
Should have been here to
towards
defend yourself.
black men. Like,
bad.
what are y'all
Right,
doing?
Right.
Like, why does it like? I just don't understand y'all thought process. Like, what? Like, okay, so you only care about like if a nigga gay or straight or whatever. You don't care about the parameters behind his politics.
But hold on. So my thing is they'll focus on whether he's gay or whatever, but they do gay shit all the time.
All the time.
Trying to impress their
That's pretty
homeboys.
Yes, all the time.
Why are you trying to impress another man?
I don't know. I've always been comfortable with my masculinity. Like I do gay
I've been
shit a
comfortable with your
lot.
masculinity too.
I said, thanks.
You're welcome.
I say a lot of funny gay stuff. Like gay
Yeah.
jokes are like my number one go to.
Yes, bitch.
We was in a break room, right? This show you how comfortable and retarded I am, or whatever, right? So we in the break room, and we had a coworker named Hector, or whatever, right? He's a Latino dude. So Hector we were talking about taco meat on your chest or whatever, right? It was me. Shout out Soraya from Tough Love Podcast.
Tacos sound great.
And me,
I was just
Hector,
thinking
yeah,
that.
me, Hector, and Soraya, right? So we in there vibing, talking or whatever. And another person was in there. I think it was Jan, one of the Filipino mafia. I don't know. We got a bunch of Filipinos. Shout out Richard. I think he's listening right now.
You got a bunch of Filipino friends? Because, I'm always down.
For Zalumpia?
You know it.
Actually, I
And
do have a
Posse.
bunch of Filipino friends.
Ooh.
And Richard, we need
Let's
some
get a
lumpia.
pan. Let's get
Yeah.
a pan.
But,
How much? I'm with it.
Right.
Oh, a pan of lumpia. I'll go in on a pan of
Ooh.
lumpia with y'all boys right now.
Listen.
By the
A
way,
pan of lumpia and some pancit.
I'm not going to
With
say
it.
the name of the place where Ashley had
Oh
her
my!
birthday
No,
party.
say it. Escape.
No, damn.
Trash.
Damn.
I was looking for something to throw.
Yeah.
That's how I feel,
It was bad.
girl.
I always give restaurants 2 chances before I shit on them.
I don't give them 2 chances. You
I
get
do.
one.
I do.
You get one. Okay, let me tell you why.
The
Okay,
menu
I
was
will
boss,
say-
though. And I was
hold
like,
on,
damn,
I
I was
will
hyped.
say sometimes I do give them 2 chances, but you have to at least be decent the first time for me to give you.
you felt like
a
it wasn't
And
even
see, you
decent?
like Mediterranean food.
It wasn't even
I
Mediterranean.
love-
It was all around the world.
Yeah.
They had everything.
Really?
Yeah,
And I was hyped because they had short rib lumpia.
yeah.
It was.
And I was
Even
like,
though it was more like an egg roll.
yeah, it was an egg roll. It was not lumpia.
It was
Lumpia
not
is
lumpia.
small.
Right.
However, and more, it's a different vibe.
Yeah, it's
from
a
South
different
America.
texture
lumpia
and
is-
everything.
It's
Yes.
It's-
so
ooh.
I was already
some
bothered
good
by that.
hot lumpia.
But
Ooh.
I was bothered. First of all, I wish you and Brandy would have let me know that they didn't even try and ask y'all if y'all wanted drinks while y'all was waiting for me to
No,
walk
we
in.
waited there for 20 minutes on you, and
Right.
they didn't ask us about drinks. Nobody even came to the
I
table.
wish I would have said that because from that moment I would have went somewhere else. But here's my thing: I told them like Monday or Tuesday that following Sunday I was going to have
A party
of 14 people. You know what that means for someone who's seasoned to be serving.
right.
You have a seasoned waitress serve those people.
You have
even
at least,
that girl
and you have
seemed
2.
like
at least 2.
But see,
right.
that go back into last week's episode where they don't have enough staff.
Okay, but she could at least ask. She didn't ask about us. It was
They
too
didn't
many
come to the
times she
table,
just
though.
disappeared.
Yeah, they
and it
didn't
was
come to
like,
the
where they
table.
at?
I was gonna try to
Oh,
give
no.
them 2 times because I had the short rib lumpia, and although it didn't taste nasty, it was
wasn't
way
nasty.
too salty.
It-
And then
everything was way too
and
salty.
then the demi glaze dip, it was impossible to dip it in the demi glaze dip.
Oh, it was nasty.
And then eat the
Yeah,
lumpia
'cause it was so
too
salty.
It was too salty.
And
So
see,
it's-
short ribs, the people can oversalt short ribs real
because
easy.
once you season the ribs, you never need to season them again if you use them
Yeah.
for something else.
Yeah.
Because it's already seasoned in the short
Yeah.
ribs. Now that being said, Escape, if you want to sponsor the show and make it up to us, bring
yeah,
free
we'll
food.
give you a chance.
You
But
could- yeah,
that
bring-
was-
but that's-
and
that's-
I already I went on Google and already sent a review. Like,
Yeah.
I will say, I did a review of Shake Shack when I went to North Carolina a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago. They immediately was like, "What?" Because they were good, but I didn't care for their birthday cake.
Milkshake.
Yeah, milkshake. I was like, "That's not what." That
Yo, I
taste
don't know
like
how y'all
birthday
rock
cake.
with the I don't know how y'all rock with the birthday cake ice cream. It's nasty. I can't fuck with it. It's
You
nasty.
Well,
Find
you
the right
probably
one.
would like this one because it didn't taste like birthday cake at all.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It just had sprinkles in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was chocolate. That's not birthday.
That's not birthday cake.
Exactly.
No, it's
exactly.
not.
It tasted like chocolate. I was like,
At
so
some point,
but they. Here's my thing. They immediately wrote me and was like, "We want to apologize. And
Here goes some free
is there
shit.
any way that we can make it up to you?
That's
at
nice.
least say something."
oh,
They
Escape ain't
didn't
saying
do
nothing.
nothing.
Escape ain't saying
All right,
nothing.
then Escape. You tripping? You tripping? Because I mean,
and I was quite detailed.
I'm even on here. I'm even on here making excuses for y'all and saying y'all short staff because we were talking about short staff
Yeah,
last week or whatever. So I was making excuses that y'all was short staff, but yeah, it's not.
I mean, even if you're short staffed, it's just a simple fact of coming to ask if we're okay. Like,
Still, if you
okay,
wanna-
I'm a little bit busy, but I
Yeah.
just want to check on you.
it wasn't
none
even
of that
busy
was
in there
done.
though.
It wasn't busy.
nobody
It
in
was
there.
empty.
And me and Brandy did sit there for 20 minutes with no.
And no one asked
drink.
if y'all wanted something to drink.
Or
No
eat
one
or
brought
nothing.
water. How about after she asked for appetizers, she never came back and asked for our dinner meal
At all,
at all. Yes.
assuming that these
So how
niggas,
y'all-
And then hold up. When my mom complained and was like, "No, we want a discount," she was like, "A discount for what? What are you confused about?" Bitch, where you been? We've been here for 2 hours and I have to take my food to go because I just got it after 2 hours. I'm sorry, I'm spitting.
no,
My bad.
just-
Oh, wait a minute.
Triggered.
No, I'm mad.
I'm sorry. When it comes to food, I really get triggered.
It gives you, put you in another state of rage, right?
It do.
Like when they fuck. Listen,
But I gotta remember the woosah.
listen. When my food is fucked up, like I'm in a different level of rage. I'm looking this place up right now. It put you in. It does.
Tacos sounded good.
It did. Until you talk about escape, like I feel her pain. Like I'm
Tacos
mad.
sounded good.
I'm mad. Like
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just imagine waiting to eat, and then when you get there, you gotta wait 2
they're
hours.
always on DoorDash. This food looks amazing. Looks beautiful.
Hey, listen. I said they have potential. They not
do
not
have
really doing what they
but
need
they
to
got
do.
a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
a lot of work.
That
to do.
being said, though, just like you niggas do, y'all got a lot of work to do because
Yeah.
y'all booty dean for real.
How do you feel about all the shit about to go up?
Which one?
Everything.
What do you mean?
All import-
Prices and everything.
Everything about to go up.
I don't
Because
trust
it's
it yet.
barges is sitting out there on the ocean.
But see, y'all know. See, okay. So here's something that with my job at Mascaras, this is something that I learned about ordering the stripper outfits and stuff. A lot of times when I order stuff, it'll be stuck on the ocean. Like I got stuff all the way back from March that's still on the ocean, and it's not that it's like coming over from the ocean. It's just floating in the harbor because
They ain't got nobody
COVID
out.
protocols changed up, checking in stuff and all that. So it's I don't know what we're gonna do. I was telling somebody, and this goes back in the last week, and I'm glad you're not here, Tank, to argue with me. I was telling somebody like, yo, this shit just gonna collapse.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yep.
blamed it on Biden though. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so sick of defending Joe Biden or whatever. Like if y'all don't like Joe Biden, fine, I get it. I feel like he hasn't done a lot of things I wanted him to do. However,
because that mess that he pulled with HBCUs.
well, and he hasn't passed the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, which I don't even understand how that ain't even get to the flow yet.
Right.
Like that should have been the first thing you
Right.
did. You ran on that.
Right.
However, that's not what y'all niggas bringing up.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas bringing up goofy shit. Talking about he's fucking saying niggas is the reason the earth bad. He ain't say that. Then y'all blaming him for gas going up. It ain't his fault. Then y'all blaming him for prices of shit going up. No, that's not his fault either. That's supply chain, nigga.
Yeah.
Biden, Trump, Clinton, Millard Fillmore. It don't matter what
Yeah,
president it
gas.
is.
Right. I rolled past the gas station. It's $3.
$3.18.
It's a 3 in front of my on the north side of 315. It's a yeah, 3 cents make a difference. It's a 3 in front of the gas.
Yeah.
It's a 3.
It hasn't been $3 gas in Jacksonville in almost 15 years.
It's a 3 in that bitch.
So what you gonna do?
A nigga, I
Pay
vote.
She gonna pay it.
I ain't got no choice.
Say it again.
And that's why I get everything.
Pay it.
That's why I get everything DoorDash.
Pay it. You gonna pay it.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny though, y'all? Your check's out.
I'm a quarter to eat right now.
So this is what's
Fuck.
funny. So we in the car, me and Anna, we going. I was getting Jasmine medicine
Past the $3.
because she
gas.
just got out of the hospital, and I'm a good friend, so I went and got her medicine. or
You
whatever.
are.
So
Sometimes.
as sometimes
You are.
really?
You are.
I'll show you friendship. What a wig again. But we going, and the JTA city bus is in front of us. And how you do that? Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. Master P in the background. And listen, the bus is going, and it's like, and it's all the soot and shit coming out the pipe, right?
I hate that smell.
Right, the diesel, the fucking shit. And Anna was like, ooh, like she was like, dead ass. That's what she said. She was like, ooh, what's all that? I say that's the stuff that comes out of trucks and buses and cars. She was like, that much? I was like, well, sometimes it's dark, but most of the time you can't see it, but it's always coming out. She was like, at all times? And I was like, yeah,
But
that's
Hannah ain't gonna drive to shit at least 18.
I was like, that's why the earth heating up. She was like, and y'all just ain't gonna do nothing about it? I was like, don't say nothing to me. My car electric or whatever, right? And she was like, but for real, Dad, they're not gonna do anything about it. I was like, no, actually, no.
And
Niggas
the more
don't
they
care.
keep cutting down fucking trees and shit to build
Well,
new
here's something
shit.
interesting. Go ahead, Ash.
I was just gonna say, but you know, too, there was a dude that came up with the way how we can run cars off of water.
Oh, a hydrogen car.
And
Called a hydrogen cell.
suddenly went missing and then found dead.
Well, that nigga don't even have to be missing. There's multiple niggas that's done came up with a hydrogen
But I'm just
cell.
saying, yeah. But I'm just
And
saying,
they-
every
that-
time we do come up with something,
They found a way that you can take algae and make it to use the actual power shit. You know, all types of natural
I'm saying
ingredients.
there's all
power the
kinds of
space
ways.
station with algae.
But why do they take these people out? They want it to crumble.
Yeah, they do.
That's why I said let them have it
they
then.
want
Right.
this earth to
But you know why they
implode.
wanted to crumble? Because y'all wanted to vote for these hetero niggas.
By the time
If
the
Lil
earth,
Nas X was president, he would not be trying to crumble nothing except some booties.
by the time the earth crumbles and implode, I hope that I'm no longer of this planet and my child.
It won't be
is
that
also.
long. You're gonna be alive 2 years from now, my nigga. And you know what's gonna be funny? Because it's gonna be because you're gonna have your little thing that you're gonna do. It's gonna be right when you back fine. Soon as you get snatched, the earth gonna blow up. I'm gonna laugh like a motherfucker.
You ain't.
Wow, you ain't shit.
As we
Okay.
dying and disintegrating the hell, you be like, I just got fine. I'm like,
What was the fuck point of me doing this shit?
Don't listen to
I'm
Jay.
just saying. That's what
Shit.
that's my hopes. Now,
as Anna say, ooh,
but after Austin generation and after his generation, I'm straight. Like whatever happens to the kids that come after him, I love y'all, my grandbabies, but
Think
With
Austin
the-
gonna
I
have
think with the
Hell
way
no.
things are going, I don't think these kids gonna have kids.
No.
Me either. That's
My
what I said.
child-
I just
I-
asked her, do you think Austin gonna have kids?
no.
Do you think Kyla's gonna have kids?
Nah, I don't see it.
Me either.
I know that sounds odd because
That's
she's
crazy,
so young,
right?
But I don't see it.
I feel like that's
Like even my little brother, I don't know if he'll ever have kids.
My sister, we was shocked when she had a
shout
child.
out
So was
Eric. He just said peace and love. I always got to
Hold
shout him out
on.
when he say peace and
it
love.
was like my sister, we was shocked when she had a kid. She was shocked too. But I mean, just saying. Like,
But you know, it's funny that with
ain't-
three parents, right? Three parents of three different types of kids. You got a jit or whatever. Austin has autism, and he's what 13 now.
Yep.
13. His big ass. I still want that fade, my boy.
And he's the kid. Girls still
Soft
got,
ass boy.
girls still got cooties. But
That's
then he
cool.
told me he had
Come
a crush
cootie
on a
that
girl.
had on that.
And I told him, no, you don't.
Get ready.
I'm crazy.
I fade Austin ass, bro. He could close that door in my face. I'll never forgive him. Anywho,
He dropped our food to the house. Austin was like, okay, bye. And as he was saying bye, Austin goes to his face.
gotta fight me, nigga.
He called me.
I don't give a fuck. I
Tell
know disability
Austin-
or nothing.
he
Throw me
said,
the one.
Tell Austin it's up there and
it's
it's stuck
stuck.
there the next time. I
Straight
said-
up.
He was like, I'm going to fight your kid.
And you know what's been happening ever since? Austin been avoiding me. I ain't seen Austin
I always
since.
be like,
Why you
Austin.
do
That
him
was
like
months
that?
ago.
I always be like, Austin, you want to go to Mr. Jack's house with me? No, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Most
'Cause
people
it
be like, I'll think about it. I'll say Mr. Jack's house. No, thank you.
you know why? Because he don't want this one. When he come through
Little
that
does
door,
he know you're gonna do absolutely nothing.
shit, I'm beat Austin ass.
My
Straight
son
up.
is almost
Square
as tall as him.
up. Square up.
And
That's a
almost
big nigga.
I know
That's
full
a big nigga. I
well.
know he can fight. And you know, people that have
sure
disabilities,
his
God
mama
grants
gonna-
them extra strength.
Yeah, he does.
So therefore,
So that's your
it's-
ass.
That means it's an even
Mr.
fight.
Postman.
That's an even fight. He better not bite me either. He look like he bite niggas.
No, Austin swing.
I know. I'm gonna duck that.
Austin do swing.
I know he's swinging.
you
haymakers.
old,
Also
you ain't gonna
swing.
duck
You
fast
right.
enough.
No, you're
I'm gonna
not.
have a heart attack. Think about it.
Austin swing and kick. It's a wrap.
But like what I was saying,
Mr. Jax, leave it alone.
Mommy, tell Mr. Jack, shut you. I just want to point. And then Anna's
I want to
weird.
be in the background and be like, "That's what you get."
Yeah, my kid is like one dangly, right? High school one dangly. But it's weird that all three of us was like, yeah, I don't think my kid gonna have kids. We got to be the first generation that's like that because we see it. We see the
Yeah.
writing on the wall. We know it's inevitable.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's
Like, damn, my kid ain't gonna have a kid. That's sad, kind of, yo.
No,
I don't even
I'm
know if I
good
want
with it.
grandkids, but I just feel like, yo, my kid ain't gonna have no kids.
I'm good without grandkids.
I mean, I
feel you.
am, but I'm saying, but
I'm like that. Yeah.
yeah, you want? I mean, you don't like say for example, if Kyla wanted to have kids. I know you would support it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, but that's my thing. But she's probably not even gonna be in a situation where she can even do that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with Anna. Like if Anna wanted to get kids or whatever with her significant other or by herself or whatever, I don't feel like she's gonna be in a situation where that's gonna be a feasible thing.
Yeah. I agree.
No.
Because the earth, bro. And then real quick before we go. So I was watching this documentary because that's all I do because I'm a nerd about the source of the Nile and how hard it was to find the source of the Nile River for niggas because like white people are stupid for some reason. And so like niggas was like, it's over there. Right? Like dead ass. Like no dead ass.
Follow the silt. Follow the silt.
Bro, like dead ass. So like since all the way back Greek times, like I'm dead ass. This is when
Yeah.
it started. In Greek times,
Tigris,
The- the
Euphrates,
Greek niggas-
all that other shit.
the Greek niggas was like, yo, where does this river start? Niggas was like, back there by the mountains,
Yeah.
right? There are two
Because they
mountains.
can't fathom the fact that it flows to the north.
Like they was like, yeah, by the mountains, my nigga, they start back there. And then so white people was like, niggas can't know nothing. So like all the way into the 1800s, niggas didn't know where the source of the Nile was. So they sent this expedition of niggas in there. One nigga got lost. Well, when I say nigga, I mean, this time I mean nigga as people. You know, niggas a transparent word. You can use it for
Absolutely.
everything.
Same thing as
they
bitch.
said- yeah, exactly. But they sent one bitch in there. Bitch got lost. See? Yeah. And so the white man get lost, right? Looking for the Nile. So then another American nigga, white man,
Bitch.
go looking for him, and he find him. He's like, yo, what
you
been
doing?
missing for 2 years, nigga? He was like, yeah, I've been looking for this shit. This shit hard. So then they go together and they find this shit. And they like, oh, we found it, right? So King Leopold, his rotten scumbag ass or whatever, he paid the American nigga to go back in and look at where the Nile source was and map it out. So he did or whatever. So it was their first time finding the source of the Nile. And I said that to get to this. That goes back into what we was just talking about the bus, right? At the beginning of the 60s and 70s, when satellite imagery first started, there were 15 glaciers on top of this mountain that fed in to start the Nile. Like literally the Nile starts from these glaciers melting for the last 15,000 years. Mm-hmm. These glaciers melt and little runoff starts the Nile River. Now it's lakes and tributaries along the way that add to it, but that's what starts the Nile fucking River. One of the most important rivers in the history of the earth.
Earth.
With an F. You feel me?
Gotcha.
15 glaciers.
Most bougie people would say pH.
1983, Earth. 1983, right? With the first super satellites or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. We only had 12 glaciers. So 3 had already melted. 2021, there are only 3 glaciers left on this mountain.
We gonna die.
There you go. That was the correct answer. We're going to die.
We're going to die regardless.
We're
So
going to
just
die.
enjoy it while we're here.
Like I said, I can't wait until it's right when you get snatched,
So
Brittany.
that means that in other words, what you're saying is that the Nile River is gonna fucking dry up.
It's not going to dry up. However,
It's gonna dry up.
2 things that's going to happen. It's not going to dry up per se because there's other tributaries that add to it. But during the dry season, the reason why the Nile still flows heavy is because of these glacial melts or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for 15,000 years. So now, during the dry season, it's going to dry up.
So why we can't put no more ice over there?
Where we going to get the ice from?
I was
Bit
just
stupid.
You on helicopter ice? Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
What?
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
I like to challenge his scientific
Also,
brain.
Ethiopia, shout out Udonis. Even though I know you're Eritrean, but I was about to get to that. Ethiopia, to fuck with Eritrea and other places, wants to build a dam where the Nile runs through Ethiopia and basically cut the river off from the rest of the fucking Africa.
That sound like
Remember that episode we had about how Selassie ain't shit?
Yeah.
And niggas love Selassie. They be like, Selassie high, the most high. That nigga's trash. He genocided his people. And then he sold the rest of them out to Italy.
And then he went to Jamaica, and then Jamaica rained that day, and it was like, oh my God.
He must be Jesus.
He got to be Jesus. Started
Damn, niggas
Rastafari.
stupid. That's why y'all niggas won't vote for no gay man. Because y'all believe goofy shit like
He
that.
started the Rastafarian.
Literally. After a genocidal fucking
He brought
dictator.
He brought the rains to Jamaica.
It has not rained in 4 days.
Wow.
This nigga coming rains must be Jesus.
Got to be Jesus. How many other people landed that day? Came to
I don't know.
to Jamaica that day?
I don't know, but
I'm just saying.
But they don't matter.
They don't
I'll
matter.
tell you who the
And
Messiah
several
is.
people came that day.
If you have a Jamaican restaurant that you go to after 6 p.m. and they still have oxtails, that nigga Jesus.
and beef patties.
They don't never have beef patties and oxtails.
Facts.
Either he's Jesus or it's trash.
That's it.
one of the damn.
Y'all go to Irie Diner. That's a good place to go to eat.
I heard pink salt was delicious.
Pink salt is good.
No, it's not. That one.
No,
too?
I'm
she's
mad
because
because I wanted to go to Pink Salt, but they not open after like 2:00 on a Sunday.
It's because it's in
It's
San Marco
Rastafari.
and shit. No, it's because it's in San Marco.
Really?
Yeah. Anywho,
How?
Bruh Listen Podcast, episode number 145.
At this point, you are the owner and founder of Hater Bear Media. You don't know what damn episode we on.
Yo, daddy don't know what episode we
he
on.
does it
How
because
that made you
he's
feel?
blind.
Wow.
This is a listening show. Pop Brown, you heard that bullshit?
Just saying, 'cause he's blind.
It's a listening show. Pop Brown, you're blind ass. Listen, man.
Oh, he got his leg. The leg finally came in
the fake
yesterday.
leg came?
Yeah,
Shout out to your fake leg, Lieutenant Dan. You
That's
got
exactly what he
legs.
said. That's exactly what he said.
Lieutenant Dan, you got legs,
He said
Lieutenant
that
Dan.
he was just like, I said, so where is it now? That he's like, it's sitting over there on the chair chilling. I was like,
Tell
wow.
that nigga don't leave his legs sitting around. That's creepy, Pop. Shout out Pop Brown.
We still trying to find
leg.
we still trying to find his
He'll
teeth.
do what he wants.
So you want to know something?
We still trying to find his teeth.
And
His
then we
teeth
gonna-
somewhere in the house.
We gonna do
We don't know
final
what else
thoughts
at.
or whatever. Bernie Mac, one of my
I do
favorite
gotta find
stand-up
his teeth.
comedians or whatever, right? Bernie Mac had a real cool stand-up where he was talking about, you ugly until you in that pussy, right? And he was like, you blind, one eye, one
one
leg,
leg,
motherfucker. You cross-eyed, motherfucker.
Oh, that was the one where he said, I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop Brown, I know you like that.
He do. That's one of his favorite
I heard they
stand-ups.
call you Big Willie. That's what you heard, baby. Brothers Podcast. Episode number 140,
I gotta
whatever.
take him some pizza rolls. He wants something
Slowly
from
but
5 Star.
surely bringing down Ashley's brand. Like one show at a time.
What show at a motherfucking
I
time?
refuse. I
What
refuse.
show?
Since Tank ain't here and we don't have to be graced with some horrible ass final thought. Ashley, final thoughts.
My final thoughts is get off a tank, man. No, I'm playing. I mean, partially, I do think you should get off a tank, but
when he-
that's not.
Listen. It's always stuck there with
Yeah,
him.
but yeah, fuck that nigga. Nigga, lucky I love him.
But final thoughts. Everybody go and join Affirming the Track group. Make sure you check out affirmingthetrack.com. Saturday next week we are doing a brunch, a vision board brunch. Brittany,
Yes.
see you there. So yeah, make sure you check us out, and we'll be doing a big brunch for the new year. So that's coming up soon, and it's going to be a brunch along with an empowerment conference, along with some vision boarding. So I'm excited about that. Like,
Should be.
yeah, it's gonna be big.
That's
I'm getting a caterer, and I'm thinking about this food already.
You a whole
We so
adult.
fast.
You
I
a
am
grown.
I done said 5 times tacos sound good, so
So where we get tacos from?
El Jefe. Brittany gonna order it.
Yo, Hefe is amazing.
Brittany gonna order it. Brittany, final thoughts.
Final thought. Jax think just because I'm a big bitch and I always got to feed his ass.
Cap.
No, it's just because I'm his friend.
No, I think it's because you're a bit big.
Right.
I just don't
Well,
think you
yeah,
always
just
have
like
to
how
feed me.
we-
I appreciate the food.
I
Gotta
love
get
him.
that
though.
tacos.
I do like feeding Jax. He's appreciative, unlike the
I always
toxic
like
shit in my house. Final thought.
Oh.
Final thought. So yeah, speaking of toxic shit, I talked about this before. I talk about it again. Like, protect your peace. If you're in a situation and you realize like it's just toxic, it's not going anywhere, please protect your peace and get rid of the toxicity. It may be hard. You may not think you can cut that bitch off, but you can. Like, at the end of the day, just saying. I was just saying.
Play ain't nothing to cut that bitch off like K Kim.
But protect your peace at all times. We are not getting any younger out here. At the end of the day, that was not it. We're not getting younger. We're not getting
That song
younger.
do be busting.
Fake people, phony people. I like that. No, wrong one. Okay. But anyway, as Jack said, the earth gonna blow up like next week. So I might as well not get my damn surgery at this point. Because
Listen to
Go
Jack.
get that
go get the
surgery.
surgery and then the
Yeah,
earth gonna blow
and
up.
enjoy whatever we do have left.
Right, because the earth gonna blow up. But yeah, no. And then to Ashley's point earlier, let people be people and live how they want to live. At the end of the day, I'm a big believer in allow people to be who they are. If it does not negatively impact you, then why do you worry about it? Nobody's sexuality should be anybody else's business, nor should it affect you. Nobody's personal gender preference should affect you at any point in time in your life. If you allow it to affect you, then maybe it's something wrong with you and it's not them. Insecurity is a big deal. You need to work on that. With that being said, I don't really have much. As I always say, fuck bitches, get money. Ew.
Okay, check me out. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
Check it out.
I know, like, a lot of times in my life, I've been perceived as gay.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I've been called
I've
gay
known
a
you for a minute.
lot.
I'm sorry, and I got love for you, but I thought so at first.
Yeah. Every
I've
woman
known
who
you
I've.
for how long have I known you?
That's
now?
because you know how you first met me, Britt?
Fucking tank.
Yeah. And but no, here's the thing, though. Like, when you first met me.
God damn it, tank.
When you first met me, even though I was the same as that dude or whatever, I was on some like, where the bitch is at? Blah, 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 blah. This, that, another, right?
My roommate.
Right. Trash. Garbage. You garbage. Listen, I ain't here to put no woman down, but you garbage, shout. I don't know where you at. But
You
garbage.
still mad at that?
Yes, forever.
It was my roommate and the rice cakes. We'll tell you after the
What?
fact.
I'll tell you later.
We gotta
But
take
that
it.
being said, I've been perceived and called gay and all of this since I was in like 5th grade, 4th grade. Like dead ass. It's my mannerism. Is this the way I move? It's the things I say or whatever. First of all, I'm more manly than most of you niggas. I'm a man. For real man. And I'm comfortable enough within my own skin to do and say the things and move how I move. Like y'all niggas don't dictate my sexuality.
Yes.
Or whatever.
bitch.
Yes. Shout out Joe, I miss you. I need to get a show where I just do Joe and Corey.
Yeah, that's
Not do them literally, but
Yes.
like this is why niggas think I'm gay. But listen,
pause.
And this is why I thought he might be a little.
but at the end of the day though, at the end of the day, once somebody gets to know me, they know what type of person I am, they know what type of man I am.
Yeah,
Even if I was gay, it wouldn't take away from what type of man or person I am.
definitely won't.
I'm saying that to say this. You niggas are worried about the wrong shit. I trust, let me tell you something. I coach girls basketball. That's what I coach, right? My daughter's on the team. Those parents and those girls trust me with their life. It matters. So as a girls basketball coach, I'm telling y'all right now, I trust my girls around a trans woman more than I trust them around y'all straight ass.
Oh yeah.
So that should tell you something about where your moral compass is when y'all want to judge gay niggas. I'll let my daughter be around Lil Nas X before I let my daughter be around Coach Willie. You feel me? Because Coach Willie is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Willie's the molester. Coach Willie's the rapist.
Uncle Willie.
Right?
Right.
Stop associating negative connotations with homosexuality. Stop
you
doing
go.
it. Stop associating homosexuality with pedophilia. It is not the same thing. You niggas is tripping. And if you really about like let niggas live their truth so we can vote for them, cool. Then when the next election cycle come back up, vote for Pete Buttigieg. Okay? Because I don't get you niggas. Y'all niggas don't like gay niggas. Y'all don't like black women. Y'all don't like women. Y'all don't like y'all self. Y'all don't like y'all children. Who the fuck y'all like? Everything's an excuse not to like somebody. Who y'all niggas
Most
like?
of them don't. They don't know who they like. They don't even know who they are.
You bean
Facts.
pie ass
They
niggas.
are
Bean
who
pie,
society
hotep
told them they
ass
are.
niggas.
Oh, say that again. You
Bean pie, hotep ass niggas. Fucking 3%ers,
My
1%ers.
brother, Umar ass niggas.
Dr. Umar.
Anywho,
Yes.
Brothers and Podcast 365 24/9. We grind. We give you a nigga to put on your mind. Ashley ain't think of one. That's good. You're perfect. You're sitting in Tank's seat and you're not prepared, just like him. So that's perfect. So give me a nigga.
Wilma Rudolph.
Wilma. Ooh, that's a good one.
Runner.
First of all, we've never used Wilma Rudolph on this show, not once. So that's dope.
Yes, I did say her
'Cause
a
I'm the
long
shit.
time
You never
ago.
said that. You ain't
Yes,
said
I
that.
have.
You
Go
a
check.
lying
Go check the
cap ass
show.
lie.
Go check the
Brother
show.
Nation, if
Go
you
check the
want to,
shows.
first of all, you know we got niggas that listen to every
Go,
episode,
so
right?
Go check. Atlanta. Atlanta dude that listens to every show. Shout out. Let us know.
Cap-ass lie.
No, I'm not.
She's
No, I'm not.
A cap ass
No, I'm
lie.
not.
Dang.
She lies through
As a
her
matter of fact,
eyes.
I used it during
the
the
bitch a cap ass lie.
I used her during the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Cap ass lie.
But Ashley wasn't here.
Give me a
yet.
nigga.
Ashley wasn't here.
Give me a
but,
nigga.
But Ashley could do
Use
it.
a, give me
She's
a nigga.
allowed.
You cap ass
Well,
liar.
loud. Huh?
Give me a nigga.
And in honor of Ghetto Angelou, we're gonna go with Sister Soldier.
Sister Soldier. By the way, if you, you know what? Never mind.
Leave it alone. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
I'm actually am at peace. I'm just saying in general, like I am a neo soul person for real. I'm an Afro punk person. You know that. 'Cause
Yes.
we was gonna go do the podcast at Afro Punk. COVID, you bitches. But I'm an Afro punk person. If you really know what punk is neo soul.
It was Blurred Fest.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah. No, I'm talking about we was gonna do Afro. Remember?
Oh, we
I was
were?
gonna- yeah, don't even get me started. Right,
My bad.
and that's in Atlanta. It was in Atlanta. Now I think last year was in
You
New
know
York.
I got love for Atlanta.
Yeah, listen, Afro punk. Look into Afro punk, y'all. Y'all look that up. I'll give y'all that.
I like Afro.
Look up
like
Afro
culture.
punk.
I love it.
Right, look up Afro punk
And
and
emo.
my
Like
niggas.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my niggas is Bad Brains, the original first ever punk, like hardcore punk band. They're all black dudes, Jamaican from DC.
I look up black emo.
So don't look up black. Just look
I
up.
don't know if you look up on TikTok, they kind
Just
of
look up bad. Just look up Bad Brains and look up Afro punk. However, the reason why I'm saying that is because like when you look at what Afro punk is and what it truly means, it means to be different. It means to be yourself or
love
whatever.
it.
And just do that. Just do that.
Afro punk, black black goth, all that.
Ladies,
Did you give us a nigga?
take me on. I just said Bad Brains.
Okay, kids.
Ladies, take me on a date. And then I'll
Don't
take
look
you
at
on a
me,
date.
I ain't taking you nowhere.
I don't want to go on no date with you. We're just hanging out. Put your peg up.
You had to tell everybody what I got
peg
going
up.
on.
Put your peg up. Put your peg up. You see them look at me. I take you out, nigga. Nope. The requirements are too heavy. All power to the people. Peace.
You a hater, bear.